Hey, bro.
Hey, bro,
Another QOC production.
what it do?
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, say, hey. Hey, bro.
Moving forward from there. So that's what brought this whole partnership
Say,
forward.
let me holler at you.
Okay.
Hey,
But it's funny because he felt.
say, let me holler at you. Hey, bro. Say, let me holler at you. Hey, let's have a conversation. Bro. Say, let me holler at you. Talk to me like a man, we talking like men. Show you that I'm your brother, we ride to the end. Back to a position where we live. Another QOC production. Hey, bro, say, let me holler at you. Hey, bro, say, let me. Say, let me.
What's going on with? Hold on. What's going on with you, everybody? I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. As you are coming in, I need to see the hearts and the likes. Everybody get the likes up. Everybody get the likes up. Everybody get some type of likes up. Drop a message in the chat where you're at, and I hope you're there. And to everybody that's coming in, please, I'm waiting on Chris. And while we waiting on Chris, we gonna make it do what it do tonight. You figured it, feel me. You know what I mean? So yeah, don't be shy to come on in the room and make your presence known. Tonight is the third installation, and clearly we might be running a little over time. Christopher, if y'all see me, holla at a player and come up, bro, so we can do this. Either way, or this might have to be a part four. There might just have to be a part four. And I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sitting here trying to wrangle some things down. Give me 1 second. There we go. So you can see that beautiful background. This is another installation of the A Bro Show on the QOC Network. And if y'all don't know where we are, you can definitely find us at www.youtube.com/at QOC Network. Make sure while you're coming in, you do what? Adjust your crown. And everybody that's coming in, if you're viewing in from the Real Real platform, to the QOC family on Facebook and the QOC family on YouTube, much salute and blessings and love to you. And I hope all is well. Rush, salute to you, brother. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Rush, showing love to us from the other side of YouTube. Definitely one of our peoples. We have much love and appreciation for that, brother. And as everybody's coming in, make sure you get it up in the comments so we can shout you out where you're from. And as we go along, we gonna make sure to do what's right by everybody. Make sure you guys go and check out Rush over on the Labutu Network, putting down some great content. And you know what? As we bring all these platforms and these different spaces together, we gonna make sure to get it in how we fit in. You figured it, feel me, brothers. I hope this was a great week. As I'm waiting for Chris, I'm gonna just take the time to share a little bit. uh For me, things have been all right. Things haven't been the greatest. Been a pretty tumultuous situation, and it's funny. I had to kind of eat the humble. Okay, Chris just sent the message. He's on the way. So I had to eat the humble over the last couple of months. It's funny when we talk about these relationship topics, and as we explore the gender war and gender ideologies, especially between heterosexual male and female, in monogamous relationships or what have you out there, pulling it up in the streets. We've got to be very careful. We've got to be very careful and make sure at nah, bro. We 8 o'clock this week, bro. Give me 1 second, guys. Yo, or did I say 9? Does it say 9? Ah, I'm so wrong. I'm so wrong. Yo, Chris. Yo, not 8 o'clock, but I already done started the show. So forward. Oh, late. Oh my goodness. My bad, bro. I started thinking we were 8 p.m. Oh my gosh. Oh my good golly gosh. If y'all knew what I just did, somebody's gonna have my head for this. Y'all, yeah, I'm insane in the membrane right now. Oh my goodness. Yo, everybody, I do apologize. I done started the show way too early, bro. Way too early. And yo, this is what happens when you're going through a tumultuous week and then everything just hits you all at once. I'm telling you, everything just hit me all at once, and yo, I'm just taking it in strides. So I'm waiting for Chris to come in. I'm hoping that he'll be here soon. Oh my goodness. How's everybody else doing? I hope everybody else is doing well. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my days. This is, oh, yes. 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 Yeah. Okay. Let's
Ah,
go.
what's good, my boy? What's
Oh,
up,
my
sir?
brother. I am here, man. I am here. How you doing, brother?
Oh man, listen, brother, I am blessed. Everyone, please excuse me. That was my bad.
No, no, no.
That,
It's
yeah,
my fault, bro. It's my fault. The
no,
flyer
that was my
says
fault.
9, and I'm fixated on 8. And I until this moment, I don't know why I'm fixated on 8 o'clock. But we good. We just going through the preliminary. So take your time. Yeah, take your time. Do what you got to do, and we here.
Oh yeah, no, I'm good to go, bro. Good thing about
Um,
me, when it comes to shows, bro, I'm always like prep like 45 minutes, 30 minutes ahead of time. So no, we're man, listen, let's rock out. We're good, bro.
okay, that's what's up, brother. Yeah, man. Okay, so Leo, let's pick this up. Hold on, I got to do this because I still want to give my brother time to catch his breath. I think I need time to catch my wits about me because when Egypt see this, she gonna be like, "Dude, the Flyers."
Listen, man, it happens to the best of us. It's all good.
I am having a very bad day. I am in no mood. This today is one of the worst days that I've had in a long time. I'm not in the mood to play with anybody.
My God, Stephen A.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So based on how we're going, it's funny that we're on this topic, and every time we hit this topic, I'm like, yo, we gonna finish it in threes. And then like I'll be sitting at work and I'll be writing down some questions, and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, ooh,
Mhm.
we might have dug so far. So again, my name is Conrad. This is my brother. Brother, introduce yourself to the folks who know and don't know.
What's happening, good people? It's your good brother, Coach Chris, and I'm live in the building, man. I'm so excited to be here with my brother Conrad. We got some stuff for y'all, man, some good stuff. So, man, let's roll, bro. Let's get it.
Let's get it. That's what's up. And if you don't know where to find us, make sure you like, share, and subscribe right here on the QOC Network. That's www.youtube.com/@QOC Network. And as you come in, make sure you adjust your crown. And if you have a brother that feels like he doesn't have somewhere to be, he can't find a space on YouTube where he belongs, where it's other brothers speaking to the issues of other brothers, and make sure he jumps over here. We are one call away. You guys see the intro. Everybody be calling in from different we got Dallas in the building. We got Boston in the building. We got
Mm-hmm.
the Carolinas in the building. We got
Mm-hmm.
Toronto in the building.
Come on.
So we got people's tapping in with us, and we want to make sure that you guys know that you do have brothers here to support you. Don't go through this life thinking that you're by yourself. You don't got to harm yourself. You don't have to give up on yourself. Whatever you do, don't give up on yourself. Okay, we here. We're not gonna give up on you. We got great brothers like Rush in the building. We got the Labutu Network in the building. Thank y'all for being here tonight. It says smash the like button. Yeah, Rush, the king, the president, our brother from Philly, all the way from Philly, tapping in the building. We got a Philly, yeah. We got that Philly. He not a boxer. I'm gonna call him a boxer though, because
Yeah,
when he
bro.
gets going, he'll damage a topic. So I'm glad for him being here tonight
They
as
got
we
that
get
dog in
going. Yeah, he got that dog in him, and he's very fixated for content on his channel. He's very fixated on making sure that men are not wasting their life chasing promiscuity. So definitely we much love and support to that brother there. So this is the third. It's supposed to be the finale, and it might be, it might not be. It's supposed to be the finale
Uh-huh.
of damned if you do, damned if you don't. And as we're here, last time we left off of, understanding and kind of having that talk about how we carry ourselves with integrity and how we can remain constant in season and out of season, but also having grace for others, especially if we find ourselves within a relationship context, giving each other grace and making sure that we are, just having a positive mindset towards loving one another, being there for one another, whether we're having ups, downs, goods, bads, what have you. And so, Chris, I was sitting down and I was thinking, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna throw some questions at you today, almost like it's an interview. And I brought up this one question as we were going along in the first two episodes, and we was dealing with, which version of the black man is acceptable, and why it seems like there's no version of the black man that is acceptable. But in dealing with that now, I had this question hit me at work. So we're going to give the first question. If no version of the black man is good or suitable for long-term relationships, why should the black man prioritize emotionally intimate relationships with women?
Because it's just natural. what we talking about. Uh, it's just natural, bro. And I mean, the question itself is dope, but it's not to knock nobody, but it's not realistic. You feel me?
Okay.
But
Okay.
your person is out there, or your people is out there.
Right.
You know what I mean? I get it. This, no black man, whatever version is not accepted or whatever. Honestly, it's not realistic, because it actually is. Even to the lowest of forms, like, we dive into this thing when it comes to the black community. Is there, bro? Like, we have a lot of love. Black men, we receive so much love from black men and from black women. The love is out there. We just tripping when it comes to this internet thing, because we see the wrong things, begin to push the wrong things. We take a bad experience or a bad moment and run with it. But now the truth of the matter is that, bro, love is out here, but you just got to find your community. You got to find your person, or whatever the case may be, I mean, there's some sisters out there that go 50-50. There's some sisters out there that you know, they love the nerds, they love the geeks. There's some out there that like the roughnecks. It just is what it is. You got to find your person. But bro, it's just natural. You feel me? So it's you're gonna desire, you know, whatever you're gonna just desire that, man, connection or whatever the case you want to call it. But man, to keep it short and simple, it's just natural, bro. Bro, if you talking, we can't hear you. I think you're still on mute.
There we go. There we go. Thank you, sir. So, first of all, as we proceed to give you what you need, we got our brother Rush in the building. Not Rush. Hear me. I'm losing it. Stan the man in the building. Thank you for being here tonight, brother. I really appreciate you passing through. Great, brother. Great knowledge. He says, Rush, what's up? And yeah, so you know what the thing is, I like how you put that out there, and you know we do have to address and adjust our mindset, right, as brothers, because we got to filter what we're hearing on this internet and what we're seeing on the Facebooks of the world and TikToks, etc., to not take a social media argument and make it life. And that can be hard because, you know, probably the average person per day is maybe spending well over, maybe not consistently, but they're spending over maybe 2 hours consuming a whole lot of debates and consuming a whole lot of rhetoric. And we got to be careful because I sincerely don't believe that any man in general can be the best version of himself, taking in rhetoric that is ultimately harmful to, like what you said, the man was designed to be in a relationship. So we've got to make sure, I really agree with that. And I believe that we've got to make sure that when we look at the aspect of relationships, though we would want to keep ourselves from quote unquote impending danger or harm or mistreatment, but at the same time, we don't want to feed it negativity, because then if we sow negativity, we're going to reap negativity, and we don't want to do that. So brothers, you heard the first answer to the first question, though it be an okay question. Hey, relationships are for us, and that is a natural design, the way God intended it, for the man to be to the woman and the woman to be to the man. I agree. So with that said now, and where am I? With that said now, this isn't one of my questions, but it kind of deals with this. How important is it for us to get back to community as brothers? Because let me put it like this. You might have a really great understanding of not what it takes to just say somebody, you know, as a man, you get to being, I'm in a long-term relationship, but actually being present in that relationship. Let's say there's not a father in the home and there's not an uncle that a young man can lean on. How important is brothers in the community that are able to help teach other brothers, regardless of the age? And if we want to focus on an age range, let's say 18 to 44, because all of the things that are talked about on social media today deal with men in relationships and whether they're suitable or not between that age range. If it's not financial, then it's mental. And if it's not mental, then it's emotional. So in your opinion, in your experience, how important is it for us to get back to having a community of brothers that we hold each other accountable, we make sure that we're consistent, and we're able to teach some of the intangibles of life, especially as it relates to relationship?
Yeah, man. Brother, to the highest degree, it's extremely important, man, because bro, community is so much impact when it comes to unity and community, man. And the first thing that pops out, I'm hearing you talk, bro, and I'm like, yo, it's healing in community, man. Safety in community, bro. You're fortified. You feel me? Like you just said, bro, the at least 2 hours people are spending on the internet and taking in information and seeing clips and reels and stuff like that. And half the time, or more than half the time, it's not even nothing positive. It's like some drama. It's something that's infiltrating your gates. and like contaminating you as a human being. But bro, when you're around a solid group of individuals, a community of men, you can gain like certain wisdom and insight on like actual real life. You're like, you getting the real, like you you getting the real from the community, brother. And so it's healing when it comes to community, man. When you're unified, when you around a group, a band of brothers, like bro, you can see life clearly. No man is meant to be a lone wolf. And when you're operating as a lone wolf, you by yourself and you scrolling the internet and you taking in bad information, bro, you've become contaminated, and you're going to go out here into society and you're going to like spread that contamination. When you're around the right community and you're being fed love and strength, you've been fed healing, and you've been fed, the right things, man. Now you can go out here in the community and like produce something good. You can be that light, and you can be those good seeds that are being planted. And now we got a community that's flourishing instead of a community that's like on the decline, man. And so, bro, it's still the utmost important, man. Me personally, when I wasn't around community, I was battling suicide, battling depression, drinking, and all these other things, bro. When I got around the right people that poured into me, lift me up and build me up, bro, like, yo, it was just a new lease on life, man. So, bro, when you're around community, you can like feed off so much negativity, bro, because now you got a band of individuals that's holding you up in times of weakness. You feel me? You're gonna have those moments in them times of weakness. You're gonna have
Keep
those
rocking.
moments.
I'll be right back. Keep
Yeah,
rocking
do
though.
your thing, bro. You're gonna have those moments of weakness, man. And when those times, when when you have those moments of weakness, it's a luxury to pick up the phone and be able to call a bro and be like, yo, this is what's going on with me at this moment. This is what's happening to me right now. Yo, can you pray for me? Yo, let's go out to eat. Let's go to the park and, go hoop and play some basketball and let off some of that steam or whatever. So, comrade, family that's out there right now that's rocking with us, bro, sisters,
Yeah.
community is like extremely important, man. Get around some good people, bro. Go ahead, man.
No, that is fact. And we said this on the last stream. I'm actually gonna find the clip after the show and post it because I had found it last time. That it's important for us to have brothers. Go, Papa.
Okay.
It's important for us to have brothers around us. There's gonna come a lot of times when, again, you just don't have the formula, and you think that you can. You might think that based on your own experience and your life experience and where you've been to before, that you can make the plan, and situations may come across where you just don't have it, and you don't realize you don't have it until the thick of the situation is there. Let's shout out some family that's in the building. We got Jay, my brother Jay. I do apologize, Jay, for not getting in contact with you. Transparently, y'all know me. Transparently, been just battling some stuff right now, and we getting back to work, and the clouds is lifting. So thank you all, brothers, for reaching out to me. Stan, thank you for continuing to keep communication with me. Chris, thank you for, as much as we up here on the panel right now, thank you for being just a constant source of support. Much love to you, bro. Rush, thank you for being there. Thank you. And our sister 12th Street in the building. Sis Victoria, blessings to you. Blessings to you. I love the work that you're putting down in the daytime. I'm tuning in while I'm at work. I have you playing in my ear while I have my headset on. So much love to you. Keep on pressing forward. And yeah, so as we kind of get to that point, I know we didn't do it for the last 2 weeks, Chris, but I got that video loaded with the hunt with the men and the brothers. I got that video loaded up. So I wanted to make sure I'll let you know that. So we gonna play that in a second. But but yeah, it is. my little man in the back all here do that. But yeah, man, no, it is a necessity for us brothers, especially if you didn't grow up with a father. I mean, I have a brother, but him being younger, and we kind of moved in two different lanes, and we're just kind of reconnecting now. Um, I'll be honest, for some of you brothers that I've been able to connect with online, I'd be stuck in the crash out whirlpool right now. If some of you guys weren't present. And so it is much necessary and for us to remember that we are the community first, that we want to see. And we're not going to get anywhere further, men and women, if we don't lean on the community of each other. And that's important. And at this moment, we're gonna segue and play this video. Chris sent this video about 2 weeks ago, and it's 100 black fathers that went through kind of like um a performative check to enhance their ability and their skills in understanding how to be a better father. Probably, for anything from financing to being present, how to deal with hard times, how to communicate, how to connect. And I really want to push this forward because as we talk about brothers and what is the state of us in general, what is the state of us that is put out there from the media, and what is the work that we're actually putting in. Now, I want to say this before, in case there's any of these sisters watching this on the playback and you try to correlate this to something that's not. None of these men are perfect. Nobody's claiming to be perfect. None of us have it all together, but we've been through a lot of things and we're trying to get better every day. And that's the goal of playing this video. So if y'all be so kind, bring this video up to the stage.
More than 100 men in caps and gowns, all gathered at Morehouse School of Medicine Saturday to celebrate a major accomplishment. This isn't just any graduation. It's one that aims to create stronger fathers through the Gentle Warriors Academy.
Fatherhood is the #1 on my list right now.
This, the largest class of dad grads for Fathers Incorporated.
Every one of our fathers have a different journey, but I think they all have a similar destination. And that destination is to be a great dad.
The organization takes men who might otherwise be considered absentee and transforms them into better dads.
Whenever they don't feel the best, or when they don't have the resources that they need, or they might be feeling down, they can tap into the brotherhood.
Through this 10-week course, the men learn parenting and life skills. Fathers Incorporated CEO Kenneth Braswell says this program gets to the core of issues that keep fathers away.
Helping them find housing, helping them find employment, helping connecting them to resources, being there when they need help with child support.
Things Jordan Harris learned well as the valedictorian.
This program has helped me see that, I have to be my best self in order to give her the best father that she needs and for her to be the best person that she can become.
The first step toward building stronger communities.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Bro,
that was
I'm
beautiful,
sitting
bro.
here and I'm taking it in. I don't know if my son understood everything that was being relayed in that video, but I just turned around and seen him smiling, and I'm not gonna lie, that touched me.
That's
And
it.
you know what the thing is just like, what I've learned about this journey, and and the reason why I don't want everybody to get confused about the title. And Chris, I'm gonna toss it to you. Get your thoughts on this. The reason why we're kind of stressing about this whole damned if you do, damned if you don't, is because a lot of those brothers, if we could hear their story before that program came along, or before they were introduced to that program, or before the CEO of the program started it, a lot of those brothers probably felt worthless. It doesn't matter how their kid, what the situation is. We know how kids are made, but we don't know the situation that drove them apart from the home of their kids. It could have been their own actions, not having the right emotional relationship skills, not making the right lifestyle changes that are necessary to be conducive to a home and a family. And we understand that everybody has the right to make their decision, and they're entitled to their feelings. Right. Stan said stability. But seeing a program like that, I could imagine that a lot of these men were feeling like they were damned if they did and damned if they didn't. They were going to be a worthless father if they showed up even if they showed up late or they only showed up with $10 or $100 in their hand, and they felt that they were going to be damned if they didn't, because the whole community and the mother's family and his children would begin to look down on him. And imagine being in a place like I can't. I'm really trying to like kind of let this go out of my heart. But Chris, could you imagine each one of those brothers praying for help? And then somebody introduces to them to that program. Take it from there, man. Like, what are your thoughts when you going back, and now we've watching that video live with everybody, and I'm gonna throw up some of the comments as we go along. But you're seeing that video again. How did it make you feel? And as it relates to the title, what would you have thought that some of those men's mental state was before even being introduced to a program like that?
Man, listen, the brother said it best, man. He said the entire video was dope, but one of the things that stood out was when my man said, when some of these brothers are feeling down and out, they tap into this brotherhood right here, man. And bro, that right there, that just blessed me, fam. Like, that really touched me right there, because a lot of cats, they don't have it. A lot of brothers, man, they don't think it's out there. And when you introduce to it, it's like, yo, like, it's actually a quote unquote, it's a safe space out here for me. When I first seen that video, bro, it was beautiful. It was fantastic, man. It made like the same way the feeling that you had, bro. Like, you look down and you seen your little man, he's smiling. I'm like, yo, that's how I was feeling. I'm like, look at these brothers doing something productive. You feel me? I like to big up my men. I love to big up my brothers. I don't care if you take one step or you done ran 100 miles. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna salute you. When I first seen that video, brother, I seen the video, then I dive into the comments, because that's just me. I love reading comments, man. And bro, I'm looking at some of the comments, man, and I'm like, yo, it's so much negativity and so much hate that came from it. I'm like, what are we doing here, man? And I'm like, bro. And so that really saddened my heart, bro, when I seen those comments. And I'm like, you got men out here like that are striving to be better fathers, and not even to say that they're actually bad fathers. They just want to like get equipped in certain areas, man. And I think it's a beautiful thing, bro. It's a fantastic thing, man, to see men just want to strive and be better and do better. It's fantastic, bro. And so just to touch on the mindset of how those brothers were, man, probably lost, like you said, bro, feeling, probably worthless or something like that, man, because of the way things get projected out there when it comes to black men, especially when it comes to us being fathers, that we deadbeats, that we don't do nothing when it comes to our kids. All we do is, probably, maybe toss some money, probably not even that. But the truth of the matter is, man, is that, yo, it's a lot of active black fathers out here in their kids' lives, man. And they're doing fantastic stuff. And this is evidence right here. This is like proof right here. I'm glad they did this class. I'm glad they put this video out there, that there are men out here like striving to be better as a human being, as an individual, but more importantly, brother, as a father, man. And so it's just great to see, man. I'm when I first seen it, yeah, I got a little excited, then I got heated, but then looking at it all over again, bro, it's like I'm overcome with joy. You know what I mean? I love seeing my brothers like just live life and grab it by the horns, man, and like just excel at it, man. It was beautiful, bro. That was beautiful, man. But yeah, man, shout out to the brothers, man. Don't get too caught up in the negativity. People gonna talk. Like you said, damn it if you do, damn it if you don't. People gonna talk, they gonna run their mouth. But bro, you just gotta keep doing what you're doing. Stay in your lane, keep pushing, keep handling your business. Listen, at the end of the day, bro, the only one that can judge you is God at the end of the day. And if he's saying, well done, my faithful servant, bro, you all right, man. Just keep doing your thing.
100%, man. 100%. I agree. I don't even have anything to add on to that. I kind of want to follow the vein that we're in, because as we talk about men and their development, actually, you know what? Before we go forward, let's get to some of these comments. And everybody that's in the chat, thank you for tuning in. Make sure to share this with a brother, share this with a sister. Doesn't matter who. Let's have one conversation and let's build the community over on this side of the sector of YouTube that is able to facilitate growth, healing, love, and some real knowledge and information to people. For those who couldn't be here tonight, Sophisticated Jerk, salute to you, Akila. We our prayers up for you. We love you, sis. Egypt, everybody, Damani, JD, everybody. Salute to you, the whole QOC family, Brandon O, everybody. I know I'm forgetting names, but I'm getting old. Allow me. um, you know, one thing when I think about the development of men, and I'm actually sorry. Before we go for it, let's get these comments in because we got Stan. Actually, you know, Stan had one that I want to throw up. Stan said we are not reaching out and spending time with each other as a community. That's definitely something we got to do more of. Reaching out and spending time as a community. It's definitely necessary because if we don't reach out to each other, we'd be lost, wondering where everybody is. Stan also said again, in social work, a lot of men are used to being torn down. They internalize everything and can no longer contact others and life. That is big. And Stan, I'm not gonna lie to you, that one hit me because that's what I'm used to. When I go through situations or when I've been through situations, I sit there and I kind of shut down and uh I'm literally drawn away because I feel like either I don't want to put my situations on the fam. I don't want to put this on the bro's shoulder. And I'm trying to think about how the brothers are going to help me through this rather than just giving the brothers a chance to help me through this. And it might not even be the fact that there's a solution. It might be just the fact that like brothers want to listen, brothers want to help. And so, I'm learning more and more through being around Stan and being around Chris that I have to give if I want to see the community built up, well, it's going to first start with me and I have to trust my brothers and reach out to them as they move forward. Salute to our brother M3 in the building. Salute to you, General King, my brother. God bless you. Much more blessings in life upon you. Salute. I was looking for y'all Tuesday night and I couldn't find you. I guess I either I missed the notice, but yeah, I'm working my way back on top of things right now. Blessings. I want to bring up a comment from the Labutu Network, and this is not, ladies, this is not a shot, but this actually is something great. And when Chris gets back, okay, Chris is
Yeah,
back
no,
because
I
I
ain't
want
never
to.
leave, bro. I was here. Yeah,
I knew you were there the whole time. So this is
yeah,
actually a great segue. He said, "Was it mostly women leaving negative comments?"
yes.
Now,
Oh, go ahead, brother. Yeah,
oh
go.
no, they okay. There you got your answer. You got your answer, Rush. Chris said yes. So the reason why I wanted to put this question up, and it's not a shot at the ladies, but we got to talk about this because as we build this community, the other side of damned if you do, damned if you don't, is where do our sisters fit in this, right? So there was, I think it was actually last year, and I think it was going down. I don't know if it was going down in Dallas, but there was brothers getting together, and they were suited to the nines, right? If
Mhm.
anybody remembers this or if they saw any posts about it, you shout it out in the chat. I can't remember if it was specifically Dallas. I'm saying that because one of the brothers that was there from the YouTube space, he is in Dallas. So I just wanted to make that clear. But either way, the brothers got suited up and they got together. Some of them brought out their sons suited up. So you had fathers and sons suited up, showing a different side of black men, showing a more stylish side of black men, a more upright position. And it's not just about showing off about who can buy the nicest threads or who salute to Sophisticated Jerk.
I like that
Salute.
name, dog.
Hey, Sophisticated.
Yeah.
What's go- Hey, bro, once we get back up, once we back up on the regular schedule, Stan, you're gonna have to bring back that mustard because I got an intro for you, bro. I got an intro with your name on it, and Sophisticated, I got intro music with your name on it. So y'all, I told y'all don't play with me. Yo, Fat Team Fatty and the Untouchables, they done laid the groundwork for getting some of these hot take intros for your individuals, and I'll just try to following in the footsteps of greatness. So, salute to the Untouchable Network, Team Fatty and Ilkhan Ali, really holding it down within the walks of the gender war arguments and relationship dynamics. Salute to them for putting in great work. But as I was saying, Chris, they had these men come together, and all the brothers came together, and some of them came together with their sons, and they were dressed up and they were moving, and they're grooving. And could you believe that? And it wasn't all the sisters, but there was quite a bit of sisters that actually said that, oh, these men were fraudulent. Some of these men owe back child support. Some of these men owe this. Some of these men owe that. Some of these men owe this. And I want to speak because I don't want to leave the ladies out, but I want to speak to that side of damned if you do, damned if you don't for the women, because we understand that there are some situations where good women have been hurt by men who did
Yeah.
not have the best of intentions for them. And as a result, especially if a child was born out of their coming together in whatever fashion or form it was in, okay, Stan said they had the same movement out in Oakland, and honestly, I think we tried to do something like that over here in Toronto, and I might get together with some brothers again and do it again, because this is something we need to see more and more. And I actually want the ladies and sisters, I'm going to encourage you. This is not a rebuke, this is an encouragement. We want to yoke with you in any city that we're in. We want y'all to come together. We don't want to see y'all, we know that it's your right to do whatever you want with your bodies, but we don't want you guys to be, you ladies, to sit there and be viewed as you're just, a figment of our imagination and our fantasy, or you're the next Instagram pinup girl. Yo, get yourselves together. You get your fascinators, get your pencil skirts, whatever it is, and show them what real women look like, not what they think is on social media. We
Yeah.
know y'all
Yeah.
as nurses. We know y'all is putting in the work. We know that y'all is great mothers, great aunties, grandmothers, lovers, wives, whatever the name is, girlfriend, however you want to say it. Y'all put yourselves together and because here's the one thing I think we can all agree on for both men and women, black men and black women specifically. Nobody's going to change our image in social media if we don't change it first. And that's why I wanted to bring up that question, because when Rush put it out there, because I was like, when they had those men marching, and they're standing with their sons and they're suited up, they're not in baggy pants and Jordans. No, they dress fly, representing a wholesome image. It's like, yo, this is just, we're in the comment talking about these guys' personal business. Now, I want to throw this to you, Chris. What is it about personal hurt that will drive? And I know I just went through this, so technically I'm answering a question even though I'm asking it. And I thank you again, brother, for being there for me. I really do. I really do, man. You don't even understand how us connecting really helped to actually change my whole week.
Say less, bro. That's what the brotherhood is for, man.
Bro. But yeah, what is it about personal hurt that drives I want to say the word lures our sisters to be viewed in a context and a light that is really not them? What is it about that personal hurt? Do they have the support systems they need? Is the sisterhood as strong as it's advertised to be? Or do we all need some retooling? Just like the brothers need to retool and get bonded together, the sisters need to get tooled and bonded together. What do you think about that?
For sure, bro. That last statement or statement / question, the retooling piece, man, that's heavy right there, bro. But I think that's right and it's tight at the same time. the thing with personal hurt is that, bro, sometimes it can cloud your judgment. Like it can cloud the way that you see and view life. You can get stuck on the individual that hurt you. Now you think that pretty much everybody is like that out here in the world. That clip with the fathers, the 100 black men becoming better fathers, one of the negative comments that stood out to me, bro, was that someone said, oh, you got to go to school to become a better father. You got to go to school to be trained and, to be an active father. Sometimes that is the case because some of us didn't grow up in a home with a father. We didn't know what a father looked like. We didn't know what an active, positive male figure role model was, man. So when brothers is doing something like that, they don't like the way something is, so they want to change it, or you got to salute that. But personal hurt will have you not looking at things with grace. You feel me? And that's what that is right there, man. So it's it could be a combination of not. The sisterhood is very strong. I will say that. Sisters, they be showing up, they be showing out, they be doing their thing. That's up to the individual, the one that is personally hurt. That's up to them to go do the work at the end of the day. That's up to them to go seek out the sisterhood and get around a positive influence. That's up to them to, change their view on life. You can't, just because Joe Blow messed you over, that doesn't mean the next individual is going to mess you over. You can't do that. So personal hurt, bro, it's a bad place to be in because your view on life is just going to suck all day, every day, man. So, nah, I do feel like the sisterhood is strong. It's just that in that one individual was like, yo, you got to go seek the help. You got to go get it. You got to go get healed. You got to do the dirty work. You got to do the messy stuff to become healed and whole and to get to see, to begin to see life as it should be, bright, beautiful, and lovely. You can change that narrative. That's not up to, the next individual. You got to do the hard work, bro. Or sis, whatever.
I know. I like that you said that. And again, you know what? I'm loving the way that we flowing because it definitely aligns with the questions. I'm not gonna lie, I was writing down these questions at work and I'm like, I hope they fit. And I'm seeing the way everything's flowing tonight. This is beautiful. Quickly, if you are viewing on Facebook, we got some Facebook likes in the building. Our YouTube family is here. Again, share the link, share it out with somebody. Share it to a sister, share it to a brother, share it to a nephew, share it to your son, grandson, whoever, and let them hear this good word that's being put down. Again, if you haven't, shout out. Make sure you go and subscribe to the QOC Network right here on YouTube, and we can be found on all your major platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, right? Twitter, X, however you want to say that. We right here. Share it and let's go. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Stan, for sharing it out. I really appreciate that. We really appreciate that. And as everybody comes in, no shout out to LeBron James because we know Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Those who know, and I'm not about to debate this with nobody. Adjust your crown, kings and queens. Yeah, we here. And I briefly talked to kind of danced around this question or the topic of this question, but as you said it about some of the comments kind of clowning, put y'all social media to work. Yes, Chris. Yes, Stan. Thank you, brother. Actually, Stan had a really good comment. I actually want to post that right now. He said trauma bonding will not allow you to grow, and you would weaponize someone's past to shame down and them for them not to grow.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's
No,
real.
that is
That's
so
real.
true. And that's a lot of times, even when I'm just, talking to a random person, I let them know, I'm like, yo, you don't got to tell me all the details because I don't want that part of my humanity that is immature to sit there and pick on that and classify you in a frame that you're not trying to be in. And I've had to grow past that. I'm still growing up past a lot of that, but I always make a point of that, saying that as you mentioned about that comment, it kind of leads me to think about Boaz. Now, all of the great thing about this conversation between us right here that's viewing, we all know when we say Boaz who we're talking about. But what I want to do for a quick second, I want to deconstruct Boaz, because I think it's been used and referred to in instances where they focus on Boaz as this really handsome guy that's just gonna come and, you know what I mean, Ruth don't have to do nothing. But I want to focus on Boaz and his upbringing for a second, because what you said about the comment that you saw, if there's not a village and there's not a community to help us men be better than we can even see ourselves in the moment, we won't have much of a community moving forward as Black people. Boaz, the finished product, is what we talk about or refer to, especially for our female counterparts. But ladies, for a second, I want you to think about Boaz that was constructed to be the finished product. Because if Boaz didn't have the foundational teaching at home that he had, if he didn't have the structure, mother, father, and grandfather and grandmother, there's a generation of teaching that went into Boaz, so that as he left the house, he wasn't leaving the house as a product that still needed to be furnished. He left the house as a product that was completely done, and he was so done and curated and put together properly that he within himself was already ready to withstand and take and uplift and bring forth a whole nother generation. Now, the reason why I'm bringing up this example, Chris, is because I do believe a lot of men, and I'm not trying to say we're trying to be Boaz, but in terms of being a complete product where we are prophet, protector, provider, and priest within our home, we want to genuinely be that. However, we have to acknowledge that the structure of the community that should be able to bring us forth as that product is non-existent consistently. And so if we don't have programs even to say, brothers, go out there and buy a suit, look for this type of suit, look for this type of job, right? If we don't have programs and people and other brothers who are willing to step out and say, this is how you be a good father, this is how you be a present father, this is how you be a better husband, this is how you be a better friend, this is how you be a better mentor, this is how you be a leader, this is how you show up.
Mhm.
If we don't have the community, and even if it's just one brother in the community to say, okay, I'm going to take the stand, and I don't know if it's going to come to fruition, but I believe you might be looking at my brother like he's Frodo bagging. And he very well may be Frodo bagging right now, but he can become a Leonidas. He can become
Yeah.
he can become the greatest man that he has to become for himself. So the fact of the matter is, and I guess I was going to ask a question, but I had to really just kind of get this out, because this is kind of where my mind has been as of late, is that we men need other men, whether you're in our age group or you're older than us. Don't look at us as competition. We are both two sides of the same puzzle. We're two sides of the same one coin.
Mhm.
And we need each other to be able to ensure that our women have something and have a man that they can be proud of. Because even if he doesn't know it by himself, right, she knows that he's got a community of brothers that will instill in him and bring him to a foundation. And so when we talk about the brotherhood, this is what we're really getting to. It's not just singing kumbaya and hand and hugs and stuff like that. That's a part of it, because we need brothers who can understand us emotionally when we don't have enough words to say anything. But what man benefits from the most, and I'm talking about man isn't the gender, we benefit from being able to be foundationally stable. Chris, I yield to you, my brother.
Brother, I really don't have too much to say, man, because you nailed everything. In the midst of you, like, answering the question or figuring out which question you was about to spit, you pretty much, like, bro, you just rocked out and you pretty much nailed it. And I'm listening, bro, and I'm like, without community, bro, we're just damned. You feel me? And I do want to encourage every brother out there, like, man, listen, if you got a vision, brother, I pray that you go forth and you pursue that vision and you put it out there. And I guarantee you, man, God gonna put somebody in your path, and they're like, yo, I like this vision. Can I lock arms with you and help you rock out with this vision? Brothers, do it, because without community, we're just down. And oftentimes your community, your people, God is waiting on for you, that vision that's inside of you to better your people, your family, your community. We're waiting on you. And so when you go forth and you pursue that vision and you push it out there, man, everything gets better, man. Everything gets better. Those programs, events, meetups, whatever the case may be, man, go do it, brothers. Go do it, man. Do not sell yourself short. And I know it's a lot of negativity out here, and that's what we're touching on too. It's a lot of people out here that they mad at themselves. Now they want to be mad at you. So they're gonna push you down. They're gonna say something negative to you to water down your dreams and your visions. Man, do not let that happen. Don't let that happen, bro. Man, listen, we count on y'all. So go make it happen. But Conrad, you pretty much nailed everything. I just wanted to encourage the brothers. If you got a vision for the community, for the family, go do it, because we need you, man.
Facts. I hear you. And as we come into a close, I want to throw one more question up to you. And this one's a little different, because we as brothers, you know, the sisters are saying across all formats of social media. The sisters are saying you brothers are taught to just, you know, run after women and conquer them sexually and put it on your trophy board saying, I've been here. Okay. So I want to flip that script right now. And I'm gonna ask you this question. And bro, trust me, I wrote it down and I'm looking at it and I'm just like, bro, this is such a weird question to ask. But should men prioritize women for the friend zone?
Say that one more time, bro. I wanted to say it. Say it one more time. Ask one more time.
Okay, first of all, Stan said he's back. He got 20 minutes. So, Stan, I promise you, within 20 minutes, we're going to wrap this in and lock it in. And everybody's going to be able to go home happy.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Yo, the question is, Stan said friend zone? No. Salute to Petty Red, the CEO of Red Lipstick Vibes. Thank you for being here in the building and being with us tonight. Petty Red, maybe you can comment on this. I'm going to ask this question again, because Chris did literally choked and forgot that he had dinner. And I asked this question the first time. Stan, I'm going to put that comment up in a second. Should men prioritize women for the friend zone?
Prioritize women for the friend zone. So you basically, you're saying put women in the friend zone.
Yeah. Because here's my premise to this, right? We want to protect. We want to show that we're chivalrous. We want to show them the best side and them not have to feel like anything's required from them.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I was listening to you right, bro. So yeah, so put a woman in the friend zone.
Yeah, she may want you. You know what I mean? Chris, I love you. because I likes you and I got to have you.
Yeah, that's real. That's
And,
real.
and, you know, you would make such a great boy. I think all guys, we have to admit, at some point we've had made. I believe, I shouldn't say I think we got to admit, I would believe that I cannot be the only guy that has had a woman try to convince him that while he's single, he would make a good boyfriend. So out of that, should men prioritize women for the friend zone? And y'all in the comments, y'all have heard this.
It's off the chain. So putting the female in the friend zone.
Yeah. And by all means, keeping her there.
Yeah. Oh, bro. I'm gonna say this. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna be completely honest. There's nothing wrong with friend zoning a woman. If I'm hearing you correctly, a man friend zoning a woman. There's nothing wrong with that. I do got to keep it a buck because I can't get off my stance when it comes to men practicing sexual discipline, bro. To be honest with you, I gotta keep it a buck because I've seen too many brothers fall by the wayside because of the power of the P word, and I'm like, nah. So that's cool. You can friend zone a woman, absolutely, and to be completely honest with you, if it's genuine, that woman can be a fantastic asset, best friend, whatever. You feel me? As a friend, and they can help you out. They can help you out in the long run. I'm not even gonna stunt. Yeah, bro. I gotta keep it a buck, man. It's cool. It's all right to friend zone a woman, and you never know. That could, I mean, you guys linking up and becoming a couple, that could damage a lot of stuff. She could just be just that, a friend, and it just be prosperous after that. Everyone ain't meant to be, you know, to link up for a one night stand or to become, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever the case may be. I think it's cool to prioritize. I think it's cool to prioritize the woman and put in the friend zone, man. It's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So my thought initially, right, is again, right, men learning, especially for young guys. This might not be for us older cats, and I do think it's for all of us, truthfully.
Yeah.
But I think younger guys can learn a lot from prioritizing this because Stan's not letting this go in the comments. Yo, I think this is necessary because if we can all agree on something, and everybody in the comments too, right? We men have to be trained to be a man.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we're going to, oh, we got some, that's why I love these. I love
They're
every
going
one of
at it,
these
yo.
people, this family. They giving us fuel in the comments right now.
Bro.
And so because I think, especially for like, you know, the 15, 16, 17, 18, he'll never know what a good woman looks like if he's always trying to get intimacy in terms of sex from her.
Yeah.
So I think for that age group, it definitely should be a priority in the early teens and late teens for them to prioritize not every single girl they come across, but a small group of them that hold certain characteristics. Because now when we start talking about building a future and building a relationship, and even as we go as far as the social media topics about body count and, you know, toxicity and trauma bonding and all this, I can't just we can say based on, you know, interactions, if somebody displays these type of characteristics or these traits, then I can assume that but I'd rather not have to assume. I'd rather know. And so because I'd rather know, I need to be able to observe. And if I'm going to be able to observe, then I have to be in a position where I can look and say, okay, 9 times out of 10, you do this. But I also know that 1 time out of 10, here's why you do this. And I can live with that. So now, you know, if I'm 20, 25, 30, and I'm looking for a mate, I'm not saying people not going to date outside of this friend zone, but if I need a wife, and I'm geared towards making something last in terms of a long-term relationship, I'm gonna have the best circle to pick from because that's gonna be that friend zone. Now, if a girl if one of the friends decide to take themselves out of that, then hey, it's no harm, no foul because you're not expected to be interacting me within a certain way, and you're gonna be able, and she's gonna get the benefit from seeing a man that is walking in integrity and consistency because he's consistently kept her in the friend zone, no matter what she did, no matter how many times she called him and she was drunk at night, no matter how many times she called him when she was getting out the shower and she's saying, oh, you know, you should really see this new underwear set that I bought. It looks really good. I think you'll like it. Like, it's always those simple little interactions that I feel kind of mar the lines. And Stan was trying to stay on my neck in the comments because
Yeah,
he's
I know
like,
that's why I'm laughing, bro. Stan ain't letting up, bro.
yeah, Stan ain't letting up. Stan put one comment out, but yeah, I'm confusing. I'm saying he didn't say what Stan said is it's confusing to her and yourself and people around. I get it. I get it. But if we men don't set certain tones, we're never gonna see a certain changes and that's my honest belief.
Yeah.
It's just like the double standard with sex. Why are women seen as promiscuous, but men who are promiscuous are seen as champions? It's a double standard, and I think this is another one of those double standards that is more gender based. Yeah, if men don't set the tone, the women not gonna sit there and lead us to that tone. They're gonna be like, "Why didn't you set the tone? Damned if you do, damned if you don't." So, Coach Chris, he's like, you said being a couple. Yeah, he's not trying to let us go tonight. Sophisticated jerk, as we get ready to lock up shop, said, how long should she stay in the friend zone? Well, sophisticated, I'll give you my answer and then I'll yield to Chris. I think as long as she doesn't want to be physically used, emotionally abused, mentally manipulated, she should stay in the friend zone as long as possible. And if we're talking about years, well, we all know that men don't hit their financial stride until between the 30s to 40s. That's what statistics say, right? Most men aren't really trying to settle down, but based on statistics, anecdotally, and by the CDC, most men between the ages of 30, 35, and up is when we start to prioritize family marriage because we're more stable, sound in our mind. We've gotten certain baggage off of us. I believe she should stay in the friend zone until that brother is in his 30s, right? Now, for her, it's a little different because, you know what I mean? Especially if she's deciding to have kids, she's got to be careful with that because the body for women doesn't snap back like it used to after a certain age. And no matter, ladies, no matter what social media tells you, believe me when I say this, not everybody's sitting here popping out kids at 40. That's just not, it can happen, but it's not the same for everybody. So ladies, make sure you're in a good bill of health. Visit your doctors, go yoga therapy, hot therapy, make sure you get your joints lubricated. And I mean workout, go do some stretches and stuff. Don't be out there be promiscuing it up. Just chill. But my opinion, Chris, women should stay in the friend zone as long as they possibly can to keep themselves safe and away from unintentional traumas. What do you think?
No, pretty much the same, bro. And just to piggyback off of you, man, it also depends on that brother as well. You know what I mean? You said it best. Like, he got somebody over here and it's like, when he's ready to settle down, wife somebody up or whatever, it's like he got somebody close. It's like, this is a good woman right here. Let me shoot my shot. So whenever that brother is ready, pretty much the same thing you said, man. When that gentleman is ready to settle down, I mean, the good thing is that he already got someone in his circle that's legit. He ain't got to go out here hunting, and it can be wild out here, bro. I ain't been in the dating arena in a minute, but from what I heard, it's kind of crazy. So that's a blessing that he got a good woman. He got a good woman somewhere in his radius. So he all right.
Yo, Stan is listen. Yo, we got to have all these brothers up on a panel on this side of the
Yo,
space, and we got to get around back to their spaces. Brothers, I miss you. Stan, this one is for you, bro. This one is for you. Oh my goodness, this one is for you. Stan, that one is for you, brother. That one is for you. This brother's dangerous.
yeah, man. He ain't letting up, bro.
Bro, and that's what I love about Stan, because Stan will sit there and is like, yo, sometimes Stan will sit there and get you. You'd be like, nah, bro. You'd be like, don't come to me with that.
Yeah,
Don't come to me with that.
yeah, yeah.
Oh man, he still ain't answered my question. You know what the funny thing is, though, Chris? He still ain't answered my stance on celibacy. He still ain't answered my stance on celibacy. So as much as he's on my neck right now, I'm on his neck. Okay, let's see what Stan's got to say. Because men have to work to get it, women would just give it up. Bro, I'm telling you, the friend zone, you got to think about the friend zone from a man to a woman the same way well, man, we're gonna have to clearly have an episode where we define friend zone and the parameters around that.
That'd be good. That's good.
Because I think I again, this is just my belief. Even as you grow up as a young man, outside of your mom and family and the ladies in your family, you're not going to really be able to attribute all levels of care that you have for those women to your everyday woman that you'll encounter in class and whatnot. Stan, allow me. But okay, sophisticated. This one's for you, bro. This one is for you, man. This man said, this guy said, putting women in the friend zone is emotional abuse for men. Yo, I would ask y'all to elaborate, but like we're actually over time. Oh my gosh. I can't right now. Oh my gosh. Stan said celibacy. I'm done. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I thank y'all for being here. Y'all have made this night awesome. Um Definitely, as this is the finale for this, and we definitely have the playback on this. Um Brothers, we want to encourage you. You don't have to rock out in this life alone. You don't have to go through your struggles alone. You might not have all the brothers that you thought should be there to rock out with you and to literally be able to give you a helping hand. Um, but you do got to trust and believe that there are some great brothers that, whether they're in contact with you or not, their very presence is enough to hold you accountable and to make you think before you want to give up. And so we want to definitely encourage every brother out there that if you feel that you are alone, you need some help, you need somebody to talk to, send us an email at the QOC Network at gmail.com. We definitely have oh, Boo earns. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. I found it. I found what I needed to find. Okay, yeah, perfect. So, perfect. Perfect. I found what I needed to find. Okay, so yeah, if you feel that, yo, you need some help, you need brothers to talk to, definitely you can lean on us over here. We definitely want to be a great show of support. And as we going out, I'm just gonna throw some links in the chat. Thank you to Sophisticated Jerk. Thank you to Rush. Thank you to M3. Thank you for Red Lipstick Vibes. And be sure to follow my brothers on YouTube. Connect with their channels, and let's build this space greater and greater. We got Stan in the building. Got the Mr. Sophisticated Jerk in the building. Of course, there'd be an error on Facebook. I'm not even when it comes to live streaming and Facebook, you can take this for whatever you want to take this for. I dislike Facebook when it comes to live streaming. They've got so many rules.
They don't fell off, bro. They don't fell off.
Well, they got. In my opinion, their bosses have been focused on owning so much social media real estate that they forgot that their number one platform still needs some help. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, and we gonna keep on striving for greatness, pressing forward every single day. And there he is. Facebook doesn't need help. Facebook needs deliverance.
Mm-hmm. Some resuscitation, bro.
Yeah, no, they definitely. Yeah, 12th Street said absolutely. Facebook needs help. No, definitely. Hey, it is what it is. Stan said, no friend zone. Date and keep it moving. Laugh out loud. Man, go to your bed, bro. I mean, well, I can't even say go to bed. You can go to work. My sister, my brothers, thank y'all for rocking out with us. Again, I almost said, hey, Chris, I almost said I'm Coach Chris. I am Conrad, and this is, say it again, brother.
Yeah, man, Coach Chris. Bro, you got me tongue-tied, man. Yo, man, it's your good brother, Coach Chris, man. Salutes to everybody that's out there, man. Thank you guys so much, man. Peace and blessings to everybody. And look, if you don't like the way something is, trust me, you got the power in you to change it. Y'all have a blessed night, man, and we love y'all.
Blessings, peace, and love to everybody from Dallas, Boston, and Toronto. We love you all. Thank y'all for being here. Make sure to share, like, and subscribe to the QOC Network, and we'll be tapping in with all of our brothers and sisters as we move forward. Until next time, catch us. The next episode is going to be the first week of October. Don't ask me what Thursday that is, because my mind is scattershot. I think it's October 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. So catch us up. We're going to have a new topic, and hopefully when we connect with everybody's schedule, we'll have some friends up here to have a dynamic conversation with us. Until we meet again, much peace, love, and blessings to you all. We are out. Chris, I ain't doing a back chat tonight. I'm literally going to make sure things are right around the house, and I'll connect with you tomorrow.
Say less, brother. You have a blessed night, my guy. We're going to catch up soon.
Blessings, everybody. Peace, love. We out.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
Another QOC production.
What it do? Hey, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, say. Hey. Hey, bro.
Moving forward from there, so that's what brought this whole partnership.
Say, let me holler at you.
Okay.
Hey,
It's funny because he fell.
Say, let me holler at you. Hey, bro. Say, let me holler at you. Hey, let's have a conversation. Bro. Say, let me holler at you. Talk to me like a man, we talking like men. Show you that I'm your brother, we ride to the end. Back to a position where we live.